Hello everybody, welcome to another YouTube video, and today I'm going to show you how rich would you be if you had 1 billion diamonds. You probably know the answer to this. Obviously you will have a big mansion, you will have so many luxury cars, luxury yachts. You would, of course, right? Would you? Well, there's a science behind it, or the finance behind it, because this is a game of supply and demand. Why does it make diamond a rare object? Why is diamond a rare object? Let's think for a moment. Well, you see, diamond is not rare because it's super hard. Diamond is rare because it's rare to find. Yeah, diamond is rare to find. It's made out of carbon, remains of which are millions of years long, and it takes a long time and a lot of conditions for diamonds to form, to combust, to be made. And that's why it's so expensive, because it's hard to find. And red diamonds are probably the most expensive things in the planet, because it's one of the most rare things to find. So we know why diamonds are super expensive, but then if diamonds are super expensive, what would make them cheaper? Obviously, if we had more diamonds and there were more diamonds, then the price would drop. Because there's a lot of demand for diamonds and a very less supply. That's why diamonds are super expensive and only the rich can afford it. And this is why some people break the system and cheat the system. But that's when you realize that cheating the system is also not an option. Let me just explain to you how you can cheat this. Well, if you know GMO is a substance where you can take the DNA of a fruit or something like that and turn it into the same exact fruit, the same color, the same shape, and the same taste probably if you didn't add anything else to it. So that's what GMO is. But why can't you modify diamonds? Then wouldn't you be super rich? Well, you wouldn't, because this is because of the supply. As we said earlier, if there's less supply and more demand, then the price will get expensive. But what happens if the demand and supply is equal? If that happens, then it becomes down. And if there's more supply than the demand, it goes really down the price. And that's why every time you make a diamond or modify a diamond, or every time you find a diamond, the price of it will get a bit down. And that's why even if you had 1 billion diamonds, you still wouldn't probably be rich. You would probably be the same like you were. If you found a mine with millions of diamonds, then just take a few and not the whole lot. Well, of course you wouldn't be able to. But if you were, don't take a whole lot. Just take 1 or 2 diamonds with you, because you know what's going to happen. But this is not only with diamonds. This happens with everything, every item, every good, everything that has a value in this world. Everything that has a value has a value in this world. And this happens with something a bit more important than diamonds: money. Why do countries have exchange rates? Why do countries have money exchange rates? If you go to an airport, you will probably see a money exchange, or your dad or your mom have probably exchanged money. If you go to another country, which has a different currency. Currency also depends on the demand and value. Well, there's no demand for money. You can't just buy money, but you can earn money, and but if you print a lot of money, then as we said, the demand and the supply thing, the money would get cheaper. And that's why Zimbabwe has a $100 trillion note. I'm not joking. So if you go to Zimbabwe and see a $100 trillion note as a note you have, don't be excited. It's not worth as much as you have. In UK, you have £1, but the £1 or £2 or they use pounds, and pounds are actually more expensive than Zimbabwe. A lot more expensive. I mean, a lot more expensive. And that's the game of money. That's why countries have different exchange rates. Countries like, but the European Union is a smart thing. It uses euros and it prints the same amount of money. And of course, we don't need more money. It will never get lost because people will buy something from money and then another person will use the money for this and it will just continue as a cycle. So who knows how long a $5 note has gone around the circle a lot of times. But that's what happens. The thing that also happens with money is they run out and the government comes up with new things because money has different things to rely on, such as if countries change their the coins, like if Queen Elizabeth dies, then they will have to change the currency, and they will have to change a lot of other things, and that's what happens with currency. So this is the game of demand and supply. I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. See you next time. Bye. Hope you learned about the game of demand and supply.